Forest of India. A forest is a large area of land covered with trees. Besides trees, it also has smaller plants like shrubs and herbs. Many types of wildflowers grow on their own in a forest. It is an important natural resource. Types of forest. Due to a wide range of climatic conditions, India has different types of forest at different places. They are evergreen forest, monsoon forest, mountain forest, desert forest, tidal forest, or Sundarbans. Tidal forests are also called Sundarbans because trees called Sundari commonly grow in them. Importance of forest. Forests play a important role in our lives. Green plants convert sunlight into food and become the main source of food for living things. Plants take in carbon dioxide from the air and release oxygen, which animals and human beings breathe in. Thus, they purify and cool the air. Trees and plants in forest prevent soil erosion as their roots hold on to the soil and do not let it wash away. We get timber, firewood, pulp, lac, resin, gum, grasses, and leaves from forest. Timber is used for building houses, furniture, railway sleepers, and many other things. Paper and rayon are made from wood pulp. We use resin for varnishes and paints. We get many types of medicines from forest. Forest also help to increase rainfall. Forest soil soaks up the rainwater and makes groundwater available. The livelihood of many people depends on forest. They make and sell many useful things from sal, teak, shisham, bamboo and sandalwood. Forest provide shelter to many wild animals. Tribes in forest. A tribe is a group of people having the same language, culture and customs. Every tribe has its own leader called a chief. Many tribal communities known as Adivasis live in forest in India. A large number of them have moved to villages and cities due to deforestation. A major portion of the tribal population still lives in the forest and uses forest products for survival. In India, states like Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, West Bengal, and northeastern states have a significant tribal population. Gonds are the largest tribal group in India. They are followed by the Bhils and Santhals. Tribals depend on forest for food, shelter, and all other needs. They collect things like bamboo cane, tendu leaves, lac, and gum and use them to make a number of utility items like baskets, mats, leaf bowls, leaf plates, and brooms. They also make ornaments with glass beads, shells, ivory, and metal. Singing and dancing are a major part of tribal culture and celebrations. They play various instruments like sarangi, flute, and drums and follow their own beliefs and traditions. Threats faced by tribal communities. Cutting down of trees in a forest without planting new ones is called deforestation. Due to increase in population and urbanization, land requirements are increasing. To meet them, forests are being cut down a very fast pace. Due to this, tribals are being uprooted from places where they have been living for generations. They are losing their shelter and source of food. Some tribes are even becoming extinct. For example, the Bo tribe that lived on the Andaman Islands for about 65,000 years is now extinct. Another endangered tribe is the Great Andamanese tribe. India has the largest population of tribal people in the world. Protection of forest. It is very important to prevent deforestation not only for our environment but also for the survival of tribals. The government has opened many national parks and wildlife sanctuaries for the conservation of forest and wild animals. Many programs and movements have also been started to conserve the forest. Sacred groves. In tribal culture, some patches of forest are worshipped. These patches are called sacred groves. They are areas in the forest which contain trees that are on the verge of extinction. Felling of trees Felling of trees is strictly prohibited in these groves. Himachal Pradesh has the largest number of sacred groves. They are called Devbhumi there. Similarly, they are called Devkot in Madhya Pradesh, Oran in Rajasthan, and Devrai in Maharashtra. Bishnoi of Rajasthan. For the Bishnois of Rajasthan, preservation of animal and plant life is religion. Guru Zambheshwar, a great ecologist, made some principles which included a ban on killing of animals and felling of trees to protect all life forms. Amrita Devi, a Bishnoi woman, is a very famous conservationist. She used to cling the trees to protect against their felling. Chipko movement. In early 1970s, some contractors went to cut trees in the Terai forest of Gadwal in Uttarakhand. Some local women decided to prevent this deforestation. They embraced the trees and were ready to give up their lives to prevent them from being cut. This movement is called Chipko movement. The movement gradually spread to entire country. Gauri Devi, Sundarlal Bahuguna, and Chandi Prasad Bhatt are some famous leaders of this movement. One Mahotsav. One Mahotsav is a festival of tree plantation started by a noted environmentalist K. Yamunshi in 1950. It is organized in the first week of July. Thousands of people participate in this festival and plant lakhs of trees every year. Besides these movements, people often protest against the felling of trees. Find out from your grandparents about any one area that had lots of trees when they were young and has now been cut down. Area that had no trees when they were young and has lots of them now. Know these terms. Lac, a sticky substance produced by certain insects. Adivasi, collective term used for the original tribes of India. Ecologist, a scientist who studies how animals and plants interact with each other and their environment. Environmentalist, a person who wants to improve and protect the environment. Let's recall. A forest is a large area of land covered with trees. Forests play an important role in our lives. We get many useful things from them. Forests are a home to many tribal communities known as tribals. Tribals depend on forest products for all their needs. Deforestation is the Deforestation is the main threat faced by the tribal communities. It is very important to protect forest not only for our environment but also for the people who live in them. Many programs and movements have been started to conserve forest. Sacred groves, One Mahotsav and Chipko movement are some movements started to conserve forest.